Hello, hello. 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 Okay, it work. Hello. Okay. That's good. Okay. Just gonna be playing some Red Dead story. Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like I'm getting no game audio. Oh, there we go. So here, you go like this. The game captures. Do I need to edit this? Oh, no. On that group. Can I? Oh, I don't even know what just happened. Oh, I think it's projecting. Huh. Huh. Well, fuck. Oh. Hmm. How do I make it so I'm only seeing the game? Source. I feel like that's how I would do it. Is I just go source. Huh. That's weird. Ah, it should be fine. It should be fine. All right.
Probably just needs to sleep it off.
Well, he looks like he's been up for days.
Probably.
Room here if you want, Arthur.
Have a seat and a swig, Arthur. You feeling good, Arthur?
Yeah. Everyone's favorite uncle. Already feels like Sean's been back forever.
Well, he makes his presence known.
He does that.
I will be right back. Oh, I'm away from the computer, but I can still talk. So, I'm thinking tonight I'm gonna do maybe a mission, maybe two. I do want to do some hunting. Maybe I do some hunting just for some meat, maybe for some money. I don't know if I am really going after legendaries yet. I just started the game, so I do know there are legendary animals in the game. I don't know what missions I've really got right now. Yesterday I did debt collection and I saved Sean. Letty's probably one of my favorite characters right now out of the group. I never played Red Dead 1, so I know John was in Red Dead 1 and he was pretty popular. I think he was maybe the main character. Whoa, what's going on? Alert. Oh, autosave. That can just stay there. Right, back. I do have a friend who's probably gonna join. I got a call going right now on Discord, but we'll probably just chat about the night we work together. Well, while I stream, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. I'm back. We got $66. Got a decent amount of provisions here. We got the premium cigarettes, the normal cigarettes, some fucking crackers. Oh. Canned strawberries. Damn. Salted beef. Okay. We'll look at the map. Let's see what we got going on right now. Oh, really? Nothing else? Just Hosea. Okay. Let's go fuck around with Hosea. Actually, before I go, I need to put on a hat. How have I not put on a hat yet? Where'd my hat go? Ooh, that looks like a nice hat. Let's save this outfit. It's a nice outfit, I'd say. Yeah, colors do just look dulled in the stream. Like, I imagine if I look this way on the stream.
Just calm down. Yep.
I mean, it's actually... What the fuck? Why'd the horse run?
Yep.
Alright. Let's go to Jose.
Yeah.
Good evening, Arthur.
Do I have to be off the horse? Is that why? It's not letting me collect the info? Yeah, that's why. What are these things? Oops. I missed. Why is that going so high? Need to let the stamina actually regen. Right between the eyes. Ah, I see. I believe this should be a carrot. Feed those to the horse. See what sort of quality we're dealing with here. One, I shot it right in the face. How is it a 1-star quality? Ah.
That should do us. Let's go, girl.
I'm gonna take this back to camp with me, I think. I believe you can give it to the butcher now. Then I'll go meet up with Jose.
Giddy up.
Hi, Arthur.
Hello.
How are you? Covered from that business in the hotel?
Oh, yeah. So we gonna hit that bank I told you about?
We'll see.
That sure is a large one.
I guess not. I thought you could. Fuck it, skin it myself. Why did that put me on the other side of camp? That's the real question.
I won't ask where all the blood came from.
Hello. Cole. Hello.
Hello. When did you even join? I didn't even hear you join.
Just 2 seconds ago.
Oh,
Like literally just now. I'm outside with the dog. I'm just walking him.
doing a stream on YouTube.
He is so fucking gassy. My entire front half of my apartment smells like dog shit.
Makes
But
sense.
there's no dog on the ground. Like holy fuck.
No, it's because the dog smells like dog shit.
He seems to be doing better though. He's walking a little better.
Easy, girl. You're all...
I am streaming on YouTube, by the way. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, like I said, I'm on my phone outside with my earbuds in.
Yeah, yeah.
I do like the idea of going to the Jays game though.
Yeah.
My wife said we should be good for the 19th.
Your wife's coming?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
she meant in the sense like there's no plans.
Okay. Because I asked Ben and Sean to at the end of the shift, and they said they'd let me know. We might end up having to do 2 cars.
That's fine. I think Sid would go. I think Sid likes the idea of going.
Well, I was gonna ask him at like the last break there, but I asked him like if he's a sports guy. He's like, nah. So I was like, oh, maybe he wouldn't be interested.
But
I never got.
I think he likes the idea of hanging out.
Yeah.
Like he's like all the guys. You know what I mean? Like. Get our entire fucking shift going to a Jays game. That's funny.
I was gonna initially ask him.
What do you guys do on the weekend? Our shift had our own personal work getaway.
Fucking stupid ass game, dude.
I
I'm
think
gonna try to pull
Al's
the fucking
actually.
gun out, and the gun doesn't fucking pull out. Stupid,
What game are you playing?
Red Dead.
Okay. Al seemed like he was really on board with it. Like he really likes the idea.
Well, I think it's I think it's good to have the guys that you go out and fucking do shit with, and normally those are work friends. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
why not?
I think Al. I know that this place used to have a lot of a lot of workers that were really close.
Yeah.
And I think, and they lost a lot of that during the pandemic. And I think Al misses it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now he looks around, and a lot of the guys are a lot younger than him. You
I
know what I
get you.
mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Like he looks around and he's like everyone's like half my age. You know what I mean?
Literally, yes. Except for you.
Yeah.
I guess Anne Marie now.
Yeah. No, but you get what I mean. So it's hard to connect. Like it's different. I'm probably like I'm with the exception of Murray, I'd be the next oldest, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Like in
Well,
press,
Urtan's.
because it says, oh, I guess Urtan. Yeah, but Urtan's isn't like he's not like he's not
He's
like one of
old.
the guys. Like
What do you
you know
mean?
what I mean?
Urtan's is like the most guy there could be.
No, but I meant like socially, he's different than the rest because there's a language barrier there.
I get you.
Like, I'm trying to say it in a way that doesn't like bash Urtan, if that makes sense.
I get you.
I watched an interview with a Fox News host, and the Fox News host seemed more rational than Trump did. And the guy that's is like from another third party guy, basically talking about it. He's like, how unhinged do you have to be for the Fox News person to be the voice of reason in the conversation? I was like, oh my god. And it's funny, you know how you always hear me say, how would that work? You know what I mean? Like just stop just saying 51st date, but how would it work? She asked him that. He's like, okay. He's like, we're gonna entertain the thought for a second. The Canadians that don't want to be the 51st date all of a sudden want to be the 51st date. She's like, we're gonna entertain that for a second. She's like, how does that work? Is literally what she asked Trump. She's like, how does that work? How did their like? She's like, how do their mortgages transfer? How does she's like, how does that work? And even she was like you can't do dollar for dollar. And you've heard me say that numerous times because it'll bankrupt Canadians almost instantly. Most Canadians. It's so funny. She's straight up like how does that work? Like they're like because you're not talking about a military takeover. You're talking about just absorbing them into the country, which means you're not destroying their banks. You're not like how does that work? And he couldn't answer any of it.
Of course
Like
not,
that's how
'cause he doesn't have a
unfucking
plan.
no. Just they would be so beautiful as our 51st state. Just think about that for a minute. Think about that on a map. And I'm like, no, I don't want to think about that on a map. I don't think he realizes how complicated
It's actually a
our
nice spot. Have a fire.
political system is up here. Like, could you imagine the natives?
Dude, it's crazy that Carney's even in right now.
You know what? I'm not hating how he's handling everything, though.
No, neither am I. But I don't want him to be there long term. You know?
No, I don't either. I'm still very much like leaning Polyev.
Same.
I'm
I think
even
a lot of
more
people
leaning.
are.
I'm even leaning more Polyev because Trump was like, I don't want them to have a conservative government. The second he said that, I was like, oh, Polyev. Terrible like the guy. If he like him, I'm voting for him.
But Jordan voted NDP just so like there'd be a dude in there with a turban on.
White turban.
The only reason
I
Jordan
don't.
voted NDP.
I don't like. I have listened to him talk. Jag Singh is not a good leader. He's not a bad politician. He's not a bad politician, but I don't think he would I don't think fundamentally he could handle running the country. I think he would be worse than Trudeau. In fact, I would go as far to say I'd rather just bring Trudeau back if we were about to vote Jagmeet in.
I do have to say I'm liking what Carney is doing more than I was liking what Trudeau is doing.
Absolutely, totally agree. I like his hardline stance, like because the reporter's like, "Are you going to start talking to Trump?" And he basically said
No,
no. He's like,
he still
I'm
hasn't.
not. He's like, until he stops saying 51st state, he's like, I'm not interested in talking to him.
I do like that sentiment. Yeah, cannot lie.
He looked at the camera and said, I'm not going to pick a fight with the Americans. If they put a tariff on, I'll match it. I'm not going to go over top and add more. But
I understand the matching of the tariffs. I don't know. I was
still,
for
here's
it,
my
but
problem.
I'm also kind of against it. I don't know.
I here's my thing, okay? I get what Trump wants to do. I actually do understand, and I don't think he's quite as radical as some people think. I think he does actually want
There's
to
been some
bring
really,
it.
really interesting things he's done over the past few days.
You're
Well,
right,
what,
but
weeks.
what I'm trying to say is that I do think he wants it good for the country. I just don't think he knows how to do it in a political sense.
I don't know. I don't know. Because I get the sentiment that's kind of like going around right now. It's like you either get things done or you don't. You know?
Yeah.
And Trump is, for all matters of purposes, good or bad, getting things done.
You get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like like as a Canadian, I hate him. But as an American, I don't know. My
That's,
he's not just giving from the perspective of an American, my tax dollars away. He's not, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's tough. It's tough. I from day one of the war with Ukraine, I was kind of like I didn't even realize they weren't part of Russia. So if they became part of Russia, I'm kind of like okay.
I get you. But like
Um,
the issue with that is, well, it's clear, but
There, girl.
you could have like, okay, so Trump is talking about Canada becoming the 51st state, right? Now, vice versa, okay? We'll flip that, all right? Let's say, so what's different between America saying that Canada should be the 51st state of America and Russia saying that Ukraine should be a part of Russia?
nothing.
The only difference is one's at war against the other right now, and the other is doing it by trying to shut down their economy.
Okay, give me a minute. Let me switch over to the computer
Okay.
because you're gonna hate what I'm about to say.
What's your problem with me? I know how to work with good people, Shane.
Let's see about this.
I'll happily pull this trigger.
I haven't done anything. In fact, I'm trying to put the bow
In
away.
that case, I'm here.
Oh, fuck you.
But I know how to get things done efficiently.
Hey, you there! Hold up!
I ain't
Stop! I ain't playing here. All right, easy now.
Confused. Why does it not let me put the bow
This
on
is
the back?
Seamus. He's our new partner.
I ain't no such thing.
Prospective new partner if he likes us.
Liking ain't the problem. Trusting is. As I said, keep your voices down. I don't want my boss hearing. This is a sideline.
Of course. Look at us. Honest as the day is long.
Exactly.
I tell you what. Let us prove ourselves.
Prove ourselves to this clown? What you talking about?
Good day, Hosea. Good luck with your business dealings.
Listen, he's rough and ready and quick with his tongue, but I swear you can trust him and trust me.
I'm an old man.
You're not old, Seamus.
I'm old enough. And you know I ain't dead.
You don't trust idiots.
Exactly.
We're not idiots. Let us prove it to you.
Okay. I'll tell
There.
you what.
Oh,
Arthur,
What's up?
Old Bob Crawford and his boys just bought a beautiful stolen stagecoach from upstate. It's in their barn.
so
Now you go get that,
I,
and then we can work together.
who's old Bob Crawford?
An
I'm,
acquaintance of mine.
So you
I'm
want us
not
to take out your
anti-war.
competition.
Well, he's
So-
not just an acquaintance, but a cousin.
I
About
believe
marriage.
that
I also want to see if you boys got what it
if
takes.
you're
Now,
going
you
to
survived
invade a
that.
country
Where
or
is
you're
he?
going to start a
There's
war,
farmhouse just northwest of here
to
called
commit to the
Carnegie Bend.
war,
It's just up the train
and that if you
tracks
win the
as you heading up
war,
towards Fort Wallace.
you absorb
There's
that
also some money
country.
in that
This is
house,
why I
but
was
it's your
against like the war in
business, not
Iraq
mine.
and
Don't
and all the
kill
wars
nobody.
the U.S. fights
Folks
in the
know
Middle
we ain't
East.
intimate no more. They'll know it was me.
But you're fine with us robbing your cousin.
I believe if
By
you
marriage.
deploy troops in
yes,
another
I love it.
country
You heard the man.
with
Let's
hostile
go rob his
intentions,
cousin.
By
that you should
marriage.
have to make that country a part of yours. Do you understand?
That's not the way the world works, though.
So even though Ukraine,
No. Okay, Matt. I've been thinking about it recently. Okay.
Really?
So the only reason Ukraine is being defended right now is because it's next to Europe. It's the only reason.
well, it's a part of Europe. Ukraine is a part of Europe.
But like
It's
it's touching the important, I'm going to put that in quotation, countries of Europe. Okay.
yes,
And that's
yes, it's a
the
barrier.
only
It's a barrier point between.
that
You're
is
right.
that is the only reason that Ukraine is being defended. Okay. So when you have the United States saying, "Hey, we're going to take Greenland. Hey, Canada's going to become our 51st state." It's not like you have countries next to those countries that, you know, can defend those countries.
hmm
So,
So I hear me out. I
but you
think that if
understand
you
what I'm
invade a,
saying by that,
I
right?
I understand what you're saying.
Like the Europe has no reason to defend Canada other than just for the sake of freedom, right? Freedom and
Yep.
liberty, right?
Yep.
However,
And because we would go help them.
this is the okay. There's either two end results of the world, all right? You either blow the fucking thing up and you run out of resources, or two, you make everybody live in one country under one banner. I don't think there is a logical way that you can have 100, 200 countries in the world and make progress. You know what I mean?
hmm
I'm
I
not
think that
against becoming American. I'm not against becoming Chinese. I'm not against becoming Japanese. I don't fucking care what orientation or country or any of that shit that we live under. I care if people's lives are worth living under that.
I think that if and they're doing this, understand, if they don't want to live a certain way, then they should fight for the right not to be that way. Now
Yes.
they are fighting for that right. They're kind of getting shit on by a bigger power, but that's the way the world works. You get eaten by the
Mm-hmm.
bigger fish.
Mm-hmm.
That's the law of the jungle.
And the reality of the matter is,
And I'll be honest, as a country, I actually think Ukraine would actually be better off as a part of Russia. The fact is, Putin's getting old. His time in power is coming to an end.
Yeah, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen there? Putin's gonna die in our lifetime. You know?
Yeah,
And
like you get what I'm
is
you get what
somebody
I'm saying.
crazier than Putin gonna replace Putin?
Not necessarily. I
You
don't
know?
really know who steps
Who
up in Russia.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know much about like actual Russian government
Mhm.
shit. You can
What
put
I
government
do
in
know,
quotations. It's more like a cult.
what
But
I
then
do
again,
know is Ukraine was not a successful country
no,
prior to the war.
no, it was
They
not.
were
There's a reason why Zelensky was in there and got voted in, I think, 2 months before the war started. They were done with the hypocrisy. That's what they were
yeah.
done with. And they voted this guy in who was a TV star in Ukraine.
He, he was
Is lit-
he was a
he
better
was
version of
Donald
Donald
Trump.
Trump.
Yes,
He
he was
was.
Donald Trump. He was a comedian TV star in Ukraine. And he became the president. And then 2 months later, they get war declared on him.
Yeah. It was more than two, but yeah, you're not wrong.
It was a few. It was sometime around like 2 to 3 months or something like that. It was pretty quickly, if I remember correctly.
I don't know.
And then I don't know. And then Trump. The weirdest thing about all of it for me is Trump. I think the war started just a month or two after Biden got into office. Okay. And Trump said when the war started, oh, he would end this war right away. Like if he was still in office, he would have ended the war before it even started. Okay. And then as soon as
No, I
Trump
hear you.
gets back into office, he's demanding that Russia comes to the table and they do some sort of settlement, right?
Yeah, Putin denied it. He only accepted certain parts that would benefit him.
Yes, of course, that is exactly what Putin would do. But
Like
the timing is just weird, you know?
I Trump has no grasp on geopolitical situations.
None. Zero. Zilch. The fact that the stupid fucking Palestine versus fucking Israel is still going on is retarded.
Well, him making the comments,
That he has
about Gaza.
propagated the war, if anything. Because it's still going on. The ceasefire was annulled by Israel on the weekend. And no, they did not get the hostages back. They said, fuck the hostages, we're going to nuke the fuck out of them. That's what they said. For the most part. Oh, it's just. It seems to be a lot of strife going on right now. More than usual, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It's my
Like
kills.
everybody's just looking for somebody to blame over what's happened the last few, like fucking 10 years or so, and it's like, bro, this is the world. There's no particular individual to blame for like COVID or, you know, any of that shit.
No. I'll say this. Whether you're of the opinion that COVID was man-made or not,
I don't believe so, personally speaking.
whether they're going it was not an act of war.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
And the funny, I don't know. The dumbest thing is I think out of all the countries in the world, China, actually Asia just in general took it more seriously.
You got one up in apps.
Like their quarantines and their lockdowns were far more like restrictive than ours.
Yeah.
Like in Japan and in China, in Taiwan, in Korea, like their lockdowns were much more elongated than ours, and in general probably worse. Got a text. Ow.
Are they going B? Are these guys? What are they doing?
I just realized I got a text from Al.
What did Al say?
Um, he asked me if I took out the guard on the coil card on 139. I said no, I didn't, but I saw it was gone. I was gonna ask you about it, but I didn't. But I forgot.
The what? I'm confused.
The guard, like on the backside where the coil is.
I don't understand what you're.
So if you think about the mandrel, right?
Yeah.
On the backside of it, normally there's a guard there. That's like, let's say you were to reverse it and it flings out backwards, it would hit the guard instead of, you know, flying out. There's no guard there.
There's one up in apps as well. There's one. You got to push the op, dude. You can't just hold that like that. No, I take his op. He's going B.
Really? Lead the way.
Fuck
He said
off.
the place is just northwest of here.
Me?
You're the one who's been out gallivanting around here.
That's what you call it. Well, clearly you've
Got
recovered
that
from your
headshot.
parent
Fucking
counter.
game. It's all your fault,
Could have
Cole.
played that better, couldn't you?
Thought you
can
wanted
still
me
talk.
here to show some
You there?
strong arm. That's
Yeah, I'm
usually
here.
how it goes.
Oh, you
Yes,
can still
but-
talk.
You know how this works.
I'm just playing.
Come on, Jose.
Red Dead.
That feller's a
Yeah,
joke.
I'm
just
streaming
doing
right
my-
now,
That's
too.
why he's perfect. He
I'm
won't
getting
cause
my
us any
free case. That's
problems.
about it.
A safe spot to fence wagons and coaches, that's easy money for us.
I guess you're right.
Come on, it's not like he's asking us to rob a bank. If the two of us can't steal a stagecoach from Seamus's old crooked cousin by marriage, we should hang up our hats now.
Whole lot of ugly business here.
There's still one at the bottom of fucking banana with the op.
That must be the place up ahead. We should go on foot from here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Come on.
Don't push it.
Don't push it.
There's the house. I see the barn in the back. Stagecoach has to be in there.
I love that these guys don't even look. They just run.
That is how it be.
Okay, let's take a quick look at the place.
Anyone
They're
around?
bad.
Yes. Okay. I reckon we can do it now. I'll head over, distract them by putting on a little show while you sneak into the house, find what you can, then get the stagecoach.
Sparky, next
Or
time go up
wait
into
till nightfall.
apps. You had a
Sneak
guy
in, then
down
I'll
low.
get the
Like,
coach. You can try the
don't
house.
just funnel
What do
the
you
same
think?
direction. If you split off, you kill the guy in apps with the op quietly, while your other guy's dealing with the other one. You would have had lots of time, dude. Trust me on that. The op's what killed you.
Okay, let's go.
Sure.
You go into the house.
They're bad shooters. They're not
I'll
good.
go find this wagon.
Don't peek that yellow. He's gonna
Maybe
shoot.
take a peek through the windows before you go in. Make sure it's all quiet.
Bombs going A. He must have rotated off. He had to have rotated to B. I don't recommend going banana though. Go the backside. Purple, go into apps. Yeah, go that way. That way. Yep. Play time. Play time. Play time. Nice shot. He's not up there. Nice. I was wrong. I heard him on the backside. I didn't. I thought he was going to try and flank from behind. That's a nice knife, by the way. Did you open it? Hey Cole, these guys haven't
up?
gone B yet at all.
No.
Okay. Oh, interesting. He's got an auto. We got an auto coming B. They're coming B. I got bomb down B. There is an auto though here.
I'm like fucking $5 off. Get the fuck out of here. Don't wake anybody up.
Nice, good job. Thought I was getting hit by an auto. Where the I like a couple of these guys are half decent. I'm down for them not having money. It's an A push. 2 apps. Bombs down mid. 1 app
Get
still.
out, dear boy. Nicely done. We got everything we needed.
And I'm pretty sure they never even knew I was there.
Green's got
That's
bombed
right.
down again, apps.
Less problems the better right now. Just need to get this back to Seamus in one piece and it's a good night's work. So what were you able to lift from the house?
A few bits and pieces. Nothing too fancy.
Well, we need anything we can get right now.
This was easier than hunting a 1,000-pound grizzly anyway.
No doubt. I won't forget that in a hurry.
I'm looking forward to your retelling of that one around the campfire.
It wasn't the first time Mr. Matthews had stared
I like that
death
knife
in the
yellow.
eye. And as usual, he did not
Sorry,
flinch.
Oh, the guy's got a nice butterfly knife.
Oh, nice.
How long you think we're gonna stick around here for?
Not sure. Till we
We're
can,
starting to
I
play
suppose.
to the wind.
Feels like we're starting to get back on our feet, slowly but surely.
We got the
Just
better
need to
shooters.
keep at it.
Even our bad
Not just
players
here,
are better than
just
theirs.
stashed in a safe spot away from camp, but it's a long way from being full.
I hope it's not stashed in town like we did in Blackwater. Even if we had to dump the money from the ferry, we could have at least got the rest out if it was hidden someplace else.
Okay, here we are. Just pull the coach into the barn there.
Oh. Sure, anyway.
Hello, Seamus. We met your cousins.
How was it?
Fine. Nice people.
Park that thing in here. Quickly. Nice work, Hosea.
It was mostly Arthur. Like I said, coarse but competent.
Here.
Thank you.
If you find any other coaches that need selling, I'll see what I can offer you for them. But discreet, you know.
Of course.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
I'm heading back to camp, I think. You coming?
Sure.
I'm gonna stay down by banana so they can't Oh, he's down in their spawn. Ah, shit. He's in their spawn.
Down by banana.
Every person on our team but one has a kill. And that's because their guy's saving in their spawn.
Nice. Be an
Hello,
extra
Arthur.
75. Don't know how, because all I collected was 40 from the house. I guess, no, selling the coach maybe made us some money. I don't think robbing the house was really what the other dude had in mind. We did it anyway.
He's determined to save that op.
Okay, girl.
Alright. John needs to speak with me. Alright. Let's go and see what John has to say. Actually, maybe we should hit up the ledger first.
What a wicked
Hello,
throw.
Arthur.
They're down in their spawn
Go.
still. I can hear them. They're moving towards A. That's unfortunately that he got that headshot. Good push, purple.
I think I'm just gonna go to bed.
He was in window. Fuck off, did that happen that way? Hey, you make a call. I'll join in.
Who's making what?
Okay, that's good to know though. They want to push hard. So let's play that. I'm gonna go Mexico and wait for the cross. I'll let you know when I hear them. Get that plant down, Green. Green, get the plant. It sounds like he's in the library. He's got an op, so he's likely gonna save it.
Good morning, Arthur.
Yeah.
It's a bit disappointing. You can't just take the dynamite.
Yeah, fuck them.
Hey, Arthur!
What do you want?
Uncle told me something about a train.
What did he say?
Mary Beth overheard something about a train full of wealthy folk rolling down through Scarlet Meadows just south of the state border.
Yes.
Need help with it?
I ain't even sure about doing it.
Come on. At night, not too guarded, it's perfect.
Nah, I ain't thought it through. You know, stopping a train, pain in the ass.
Sure, but what if we could force a train to stop?
Well, of course.
We get a wagon full of something flammable, oil. Put it on the tracks. They see it. They know they either have to stop or die. Ain't no train driver wants to be cooked alive.
That is kind of brilliant. For you. And that is a real idea. I think that's the first time you ever had one of them.
Shut up.
You might be the first bastard to ever have half his brains eaten by a wolf and end up
Hey, man.
more intelligent.
Hold
So
on a
we
second.
doing it?
Yeah, we're gonna need ammunition, guns, real frightening, and some dynamite to open up the train.
I'll get the supplies. Gotta head into town for Abigail anyway. Don't even ask. You go find us an oil wagon.
Yeah, I know just the place. They're always heading into that refinery.
What do you want?
There's an old rundown shack just
you
over
should
the
play
border,
Red Dead
north of a
Redemption
place
2.
called
You'd enjoy
Dewberry
it.
Creek. Leave it hidden
I
somewhere
used to
near
own the
there.
first one. I enjoyed that.
You should play the second one. I think you'd really like it, especially with your 4080 Super.
I just,
Dude,
I
no,
don't.
you have to understand. I can't even play this game like completely, like maxed. Well, I can, but I can't. I have it upscaled right now.
Morning, Arthur.
It's very well detailed. Let's go steal a fucking oil tanker. It's the M. Micah? Oh, fuck Micah.
I do not have a lot of health with this bomb, guys, so you guys are gonna have to clear it.
I feel like every time I fucking chill up with Micah, he's just trying to get me killed.
Nice.
Hey there, mister.
It took forever to say, hey there, mister.
Yeah, I'm top frag.
Nice.
Between.
Fragging
Oh
out.
no. Ooh, somebody joined. It must be Jammy. Voila.
See, I don't even hear Discord notifications right now. I don't know why.
Dude, this is somebody that we never thought to ask if he'd want to go to Rogers Center.
True.
What's happening at Rogers Center?
Because he actually seems like somebody that would actually enjoy a ball game.
Baseball or?
Yes.
Football?
Yeah.
I don't mind baseball at all. I've been to lots of baseball games.
Nine. Two are pushing up through our apps from theirs. There's an... Good push.
I accidentally put the horse down. I didn't even mean to do that. What are these O'Driscolls? Yeah. Fucking O'Driscolls.
Do you have to pay for fucking Chat GPT or is it free?
It's free. Just look up ChatGPT.
No, it's saying I have to log in.
I ain't never logged into no fucking ChatGPT. He's got some. Wait, what does he have? He's got
Oh,
some.
no, this is OpenAI. Yeah, that's fine.
He's got
I
a
guess
worn
it's not
revolver.
some shit.
Active.
You guys want to make a hard push B? Just fucking run it.
I don't know. There's an option to not sign in.
Have they been nading it?
Yeah, we're planning on going down on April the 19th.
April 19th.
It's a Saturday.
Okay. I might be down. I'll see.
So far, me, Matt, Jordan, guaranteed. Al is asking his wife, and just about everybody else is.
Would I be able to get a ride with one of you guys if I did go?
Yes, we're probably planning on carpooling.
Whoa, easy.
And how
Nice
much are
play.
the tickets?
It would be around, well, we'll see how many people are going, because that's when I'm gonna have to
Get bomb
decide where
down.
we
Get bomb
need to
down.
get
Purple.
tickets. Like what row, what section, how many tickets we need.
Gotcha.
But I would estimate
One has
anywhere-
off. They're going through
somewhere
both going
around,
through church.
somewhere around 70, 75.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know. When would be the latest? Like, when do you think you'd be ordering them? Just because I don't know what's going on with,
I
like...
was
if I-
hoping on doing it Friday.
Whoever got that pick from the boost that I put up, that's well played.
I know that's a bit quick.
No, I don't care. I'll let you know by then. I'm trying to figure out right now, because, like, there's still a chance I could stay here, but if I can't, then I gotta figure out what's going on with me moving. Because
No,
I
that's
found
fair.
a place if I do need
Yeah,
to
give
move,
him one.
so...
Okay.
I just don't know when I would have to move, is the problem, so I can see.
Wait, you have to move?
Possibly. I don't know
thought
yet.
you-
I'm talking to my landlord, not this weekend, but next weekend. I already found a place and everything, but they decided they wanted us all to just leave because, I don't know if they said they might sell, and they also said they might move back in. I don't fucking know. But I think they're just worried about having, like, because I would be the only one on the lease that was, like, part of the OG squad.
Hey,
So they don't really. I don't think they want to rent to randoms. I think it's more they're like a family or a group of friends, you know. Which I get, but I gotta talk to them and see what's up. But luckily, my friend has a place in Kitchener. If I do need to, I can move in there for May 1st. So that would be like worst case scenario.
Getting to work would be a bitch.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna save my buddy. 'Cause I need to. I'm saving up for a car right now, but like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be able to get like a shit box by then, but if not, I might just have to figure out something. Like maybe I could take the bus to get to work and then
Oh
see
yeah,
if
that's
somebody could
true.
just drop me off in town with my bike, because my bike folds up, so I don't know.
That's true. I didn't fucking think about that shit.
Also, depending on like if I can get a guaranteed car within like a month or something, I might just have to fucking Uber like on the way home kind of thing. It would suck, but like I don't really want to like lose my job. You know what I mean?
I didn't realize you guys killed them all.
Understandable.
Yeah, it's kind of a shitty situation, not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Yeah, also another reason why I think is like they don't want to rent to us anymore is because the guy Riley, who would be staying here with me, like if we found someone else to rent with us, he was fucking late on his rent last month.
Fucking idiot.
And the landlord had to mess with me, and I was like, what the fuck do you mean he's late? Because like he basically was new transferring them. Because we had post-dated checks, so it was either he transferred me or he transferred them directly, and they said they didn't care because they had post-dated checks from me, but apparently he didn't fucking send it to them.
The bomb's up in the little app area there
Let's see if
on
that's
our
kind
side.
of retarded.
Yep.
But I can still see how like your landlord would be fucking annoyed by that.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't like my fault by any means, but
No,
still,
no.
you know, like that's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Because like their bills come out on a certain date, right? Like I'm sure,
Yeah.
like I think there's probably like a clearance date of like
Ooh,
2 days or
nice.
something, but still, you're not expecting to spend X amount of money. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try to stay at BNL even if I do move to Kitchener, just because I don't know, like I'm used to it now. Everybody's
You're
chill
already
there.
used to it, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like,
not that the people
it's not the
are
best
bad to work
paying,
with.
but it's a pretty chill job, you know. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you can't get away with half the shit down there that you could get away with in other places.
Well, most jobs it's like pretty fucking like strict, but
Yeah.
with this type of job it's a bit different. It gets a lot more chill. Even though
It
it's not
is.
like you still gotta make merch and shit, but like it's a lot more relaxed.
I don't know, it's stressful at times, don't get me wrong, but like I
Take
don't know,
advantage of that
it's a
smoke on either
different
side.
type of
Pick one though.
stress than I imagine other places.
Yeah, I was kind of getting tilted to it. So whatever. I had 2 shitty days in a row, and I was like, whatever, man, fuck it. It is what it is.
Jeez, everything wants to be run over the carriage. I'm streaming some Red Dead 2 right now.
God,
Push hard on that flank green.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'd be kind of pumped, like, especially if I get a whip soon, like, I'd be pumped to move back to Kitchener, because, like, then I'll be closer to all my homies.
That's
Like
fair.
literally half my main friends live in Kitchener, but like no one ever wants to come out to Elmira because it's fucking 20 minutes here, 20 minutes back. Unless it's
Nice
playing
little
like East
fucking snatch.
That's true.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize I had bomb when I was up at the top, and then you guys kind of got separated through the molly.
I honestly don't ever really like hang out in Kitchener ever.
Fuck you.
The odd time I go to like Fairview.
I guess Atlas is in Waterloo.
Yeah.
Hey, Green, can you get out of there?
Making sure there's no fucking
I'm
holes.
gonna go B. Like I said, if you can get out of there, get out of there. There was no way for me to get out of apps. The op was looking right at it. I know. Oh, did you? Shit. Oh, that's my bad. I'm sorry. There's only 2 of them. I got this.
Did you hit up the gym tonight, Jamie?
I did.
Did you get some food tonight, Jamie? Yeah.
I'm
Hey guys,
fasting
quiet,
again.
quiet for a second.
Oh, then you're fasting.
Quiet, quiet, quiet.
Sorry.
I know. Yeah. I wish I had a molly. That would have been nice.
Yeah, no, I deleted all my food apps and shit like that.
Really? Nice. Full commit.
Yeah, I also called my bank, told them that, like, I basically put a stop on anything from LCBO.
Oh, really? So you're not even
Yeah,
drinking?
Well, I'm gonna try not to, but, yeah, they,
So you can still go to the corner store.
Yeah, there's a lot of corner stores is the problem. But, no, I asked them if they could just, like, every time I try to make a transaction with LCBO, if they could just contact me. So, like, it would just automatically deny, basically.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll actually work. She said, like, it should, but, like, it doesn't always allow you to, like, specify on
Rotate.
shit.
Well, now that you know it doesn't work, you won't go.
So
right?
I got stuck on the fucking door.
Yeah.
I didn't think this through. Now I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere with no horse.
They're not playing top of mid, which is really fucking weird.
Wait, what are you guys playing?
I'm playing CS.
I'm playing Red Dead.
I want.
Closely.
Will you quit with that
Exhaust pistol.
Oh, we got some racists in the chat.
Be clear, we got a dangerous foreigner here.
Oh, por favor,
In Red
necesito
Dead
ayuda.
Redemption, no way.
Voy a matar a ustedes dos.
Hey, politic. I know Spanish too.
You're making a big mistake.
Stuff that mouth up or I'll do it for you, bitch.
Bitch. I thought about it. I thought about saving
Push
her.
him, push him.
Face a deer down with a knife. Jesus. I'm collecting herbs. I see a funny rabbit. I almost stabbed it.
If you want, we can do that this round. I'll boost you. I'll smoke deep B. I'll get up against the wall for you. I'm gonna push it hard with a P90. So if they're coming down it on a rush, I can mow them down.
I just chased a rabbit around.
But you
and
gotta
stabbed
play.
it.
You gotta play it fast
I don't think you
and
can
let
even
me
do
get
that
in
in
front.
real life. I just have this on there.
Okay, he's coughing.
Nice.
That's a wicked shot.
Dude, no, I just shot that fucking spear through the brain. No way it's not dead.
Oh, mama.
Hey,
There's at least one up there in apps.
Man, that looks fantastic.
Coming to get bombed down. By me. Running up into apps through the other side.
Size? God damn it.
8.
I'm being nice here. Get out of here. You're just too easy to rile up. Faster! Move!
Yeah, Cole, this time I'm
You're
going
dead!
for ideally.
Apparently.
There's one coming.
Are you hopping off? What you're saying?
No. I was just saying I'm going for as long as I can with the
A or B.
lasting.
That's fair. Dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, it'll be good for you.
Yeah, I also have 2 suit fittings in the next few months, so I want to make sure I'm like a lot smaller for those.
Hello,
Fucking
boy.
weddings, man.
Are
Hey,
you
boy.
fucking kidding me? 94? Hey, I'm down. We need him. Good game, guys.
Should win.
No. Three of us kind of carried. Whatever, I got my case. I don't really care about the win that much.
Fair.
I just wanted my case.
You got your case.
And lots of stars.
Nice. I murdered a man and then I took all of his stuff.
How dare you murder people? 2 of my battle passes have 4 stars left to get. And
You okay, boy?
then there's the rest. The last one's got like a row.
Unfortunately, he does not have a horse for me. I'm a bit disappointed. Wait, it's got something going on over here. What's this? Oh, I think he's herding goats. Well, you shouldn't have been so rude. Just stumbling along, trying to find my way back home.
Oh god, now that song's gonna be stuck in my head.
What song?
Try to find my way back home. Like that one.
That is a good song. Not gonna lie.
What is it? I don't even. I can't remember.
I'm coming home.
Dead and Gone or something? Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, that is Dead and Gone. Yeah.
Yeah, Dead and Gone. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So hold on.
Been on this road too long.
So wait, is Jamie? We got to figure out how many tickets we can get before we start inviting the entire shift to baseball.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to know how many people are interested in coming.
Tomorrow we got to find that out.
I've given people till Friday. And there was
That's a
there was
lot
a,
of baseball.
there was a couple sections that said there was like 10 tickets available, so I'm not too concerned right now. But and even if I have to split like us, like the groups up 4 and 4 or something like that, I don't think people would really mind.
Fuck. Let's see.
But
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Matt. I know what you're saying.
yeah.
Realistically, I probably won't even end up going because that's gonna be a busy month for me, regardless. So.
Fuck you. If everybody else is going, you don't have a choice.
But that's the thing. Like I want
That's
all the
fair.
guys on our shift to like
Do something.
go out and do something. Like
Actually, it's funny because like.
That would be kind of epic.
I
right?
was planning for fucking like this summer, if I was still in Elmira, but no, I'm not gonna be probably. But if I am, I was planning on inviting everyone over to have like a big barbecue and shit.
Would have been
Like that'd be
nice.
fun as yeah. I mean, like I might still end up staying here. I don't know, but because I
Just
used to
remember,
always
you-
do that wherever I worked. I usually do it once a year, but I kinda,
Technically have a lease, so there's not a lot they can do.
yeah, I could stay, but then I'd have to pay the full amount, and then I'd be subletting, and it's just a shit show. Like if they're like, yeah, 100% we want you guys to leave, I'm not gonna fight it. I'll ask them like what the reason is and try to like convince them, but like I don't know. I don't feel like going to court. Fuck that. But yeah, no, unless
They
they're
won't.
moving in or selling, they can't. Yeah, they can't really kick us out. So
Even if they're moving in, there's not a lot they can do. They can't actually evict you to move in.
yeah, it's a fucking process.
They actually have to pay you to leave.
Yeah, that's true. I the only reason why I even know a little bit about that kind of stuff is because when I was younger, we used to move around a lot. But every landlord I've had like shitty ones, but most of the time, like it ended pretty well. Like all my landlords would give me a reference. Which is,
No, I hear you.
that's the thing too. I don't want to like ruin my rapport with them.
But honestly, the rapport means nothing. Do you know how easy it is to get a reference as a landlord? I've never lived with you. You say, "Hey Matt, can I use you as a reference?" And I say,
Yeah,
"Sure,
that's
Danny."
true. This is my old
There's
landlord.
nothing. It's the same as work references.
Yeah.
I don't use actual like people that I work with. I get I get random people that I know that I trust to give or say what I want them to say. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, no, 100%. I feel that. Most
But,
of my
like,
references are pretty
the
decent,
whole-
but,
the-
Wait, fuck.
a lot of the like references. Whoever came up with references being a thing, that's than the nut.
Oh, you're lagging, my boy.
That's some like
He is
stupid
lagging.
white person.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, you sounded like a robot for about 30 seconds there.
What were you saying, Matt? Whoever came up with what?
I don't know if he's back
That-
yet.
Oh, he's still lagging.
I said whoever came up with. Am I really?
Yeah, you're lagging.
Dude, he keeps like cutting off at the perfect time. Whoever came up with, and then it stopped.
I think he's doing it on purpose.
Who knows?
Well, I'm really not.
No, that shit can be so annoying, dude. I've had that happen so many times. It's like, fuck.
Yep. Now, come on.
Is it 5 hours? I'm streaming for the. It says only in. Oh, I guess almost 2 hours now.
Have you been streaming?
Yeah.
Dan, you definitely should have fucking warned me. I could have came in here and dropped some fucking savagery.
Oh, I'm streaming to like one person as far as I can tell.
Am I still lagging?
No.
No.
And they have not said anything, so I don't
What
think
if I
it'd
start
do that.
singing some racist ass song and you just get banned?
I think me and Matt have gone like the full spectrum tonight, for the most part. Started off with a bit of work talk, then started talking about Trump, and then started playing CS, and started playing this. It's the internet. You know.
Computer's like... My computer's like lagging to shit.
What's the temps looking like?
Poor thing. Come here.
Updating Helldivers.
Shit.
Oh, you probably have Steam open or something and it's just auto-updating shit. I do that shit all the time, especially with Epic Games.
Buddy just died from getting his fucking ass kicked by a horse. I want to loot him. I feel like I'd get negative. What you got
Why
on
is
ya?
that fucking dot crooked? What the fuck, bitch? Hey, yo.
See, negative karma. It's not even that bad. He's already dead. What is he gonna do with his fucking $2 in his pocket when he's already fucking dead?
I'm ready to get this over with.
What did I do? What?
Okay, settle down there.
All that for what?
Why the fuck is that am I tripping right now? Why is that doing that?
You're dead.
Bruh.
You're gonna meet your...
Dude, everybody's just being super aggressive tonight. Everybody I come across, like, I'm gonna fucking pull my gun on you. I don't even know who the fuck you are or why you're here.
I've never really played those games.
Oh, dude, Red Dead's like amazing, dude. Try it.
I don't know why I never like attempted to get into them, to be honest.
Hopefully I don't get a bounty for that.
What the fuck is going on? Nani?
Undo.
Like 10 things decided they want to update on my...
Oh god, poor Matt.
Jesus.
He lost the boys.
Yeah. It's good while it lasted.
Yeah.
my fucking computer all at the same time.
Oh, you came back.
The fucking miracle. I like that it's all different font. Motherfucker.
Oh, I made it back to camp. Wants to be hitched over here.
I once actually had a decent amount of motherfuckers following me and viewing my Twitch streams.
I'm streaming on YouTube right now.
Nice.
If you want to watch, you could look up My Love for Pot.
Yeah, if I'm ever in here, dude, and you're streaming, just let me know and I'll fucking get you another viewer. I do that for my other homies all the time.
Hell yeah.
What's your shit called?
My Love for Pot.
Ah, yes, the classic.
Yes, yes.
Where even is the fucking live
You
thing
seem
on
in a
YouTube?
good mood.
I never watch YouTube live. Oh, there it is.
Let's have some fun tonight.
Is there spaces or no?
No,
We
it's
having a
just
party?
my love
Maybe.
for
Just a little
like the
one.
number 4 and then pot.
Great.
Mrs. Grimshaw.
So funny because I was gonna spell it that way, and I was like, I'll let him say it first.
I love you, bastards. Have fun. Have lots of fun.
Wait. Before I subscribe to you, let me see what YouTube channel I'm on here. Okay.
Uh-oh, here
I've
comes
done a few
trouble.
streams.
Can't get rid of you, can I? Harley, mind if I join you, fine folks?
Mr. McGuire.
Okay.
I suppose.
Because I used to have a different YouTube, and I posted a bunch of shit on it.
Oh, I
One
see.
of my playlists is fucking. That's so funny. One of my playlists is from anatomy when I was in college. Anywho, I'll sauce you a fucking subby.
Where's John? John should be here. Where is he? Maybe I can't do it at night.
Blackwater to here. This stupid. So, what now? Come on.
God, I hate hearing my own voice.
Just mute the stream.
He'll be drinking till
No, I
dawn
did,
there,
I did.
won't there?
Listen, my friend.
Have some fun.
Do you know the Louis?
What's up?
I'm trying to. Where the fuck is John at?
You know this one, don't you? Go join
Save
him.
here.
Finally. Mark well what I do say.
Indeed.
John.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I guess we can't do it till tomorrow. I gotta sleep.
You know,
Fuck,
when I
this
was
is
in the
pissing
army,
me off.
fellas would spend all night talking about what they were gonna do the
Oh,
second they left the army.
How does the
All
stream
kinds of
look, by
things
the
like,
way?
oh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be a cook. Or,
It seems
"Well, I'm
fine
gonna
to
go out and
me.
I'm gonna find me
Let's
a wife.
see.
Hell, someone's like,
Quality's
I'm gonna
1080p.
go and
Here, I'll go to
dance with the
1440.
finest whore in San
Yeah,
Francisco. You know, some shit like that. You know
It's
how
not like
fellas is.
lagging or nothing. It's
It looks pretty good, dude.
Well, no offense. But
Actually,
you know what every one of them did the second they left the army?
yeah, no, it looks good.
Join the goddamn army!
Do you have HDR on?
Christ.
I don't have
I mean, here was a
HDR.
group of fellas
Okay.
that spent
It doesn't look like
every
washed out or
minute
anything.
just screaming to leave it.
Why, do you have HDR on?
Yes. And it's
Yeah,
not
I mean,
streaming in HDR.
I can't really tell because I don't know this game, but like it looks a bit foggy, but I can't tell if it's from the HDR or not. Usually when I watch streams from my buddy when he has HDR on Discord, it looks like mad, like more liney and brighter.
And if
So I
you
feel like
can
you're
tell
good.
the difference between a
Okay.
the difference between a sheep
I have no idea because I don't know what this thing's supposed to look like. Like I do, but like not really. You know what I mean?
Take down Sean McGuire. 100 bounty hunters there were.
Oh, is that right?
See, like when I look up at the light like that, it looks more like fog on the stream, and it's like actual light.
I don't know. Like it does kind of look like fog. That's what I was saying. It kind of looks foggy, but
Yeah.
I mean, you could turn HDR off, and I could tell you right away if there's a huge difference.
I could do that, but I think if I alt tab right now, it's probably going to close the game. Let me see if it does that.
What do you use to stream?
OBS.
OBS. You should use Streamlabs. It's easier.
Is it?
Mr. Morgan.
Well, in my opinion, like I like depends on what you like it for, I guess. But
Hello.
Hello. What do
I'm
you
not even
want?
gonna say the rest of that.
I'm not quite sure. This keeps happening.
Get me to bed. Wake me up in the morning. And then hopefully I can save. What's up? Skirt.
yeah, dude, if you're ever streaming, even if I'm not in this Discord, but you know I'm up, literally just message me and be like, "Yo, I'm streaming, and I'll fucking toss your shit up. Especially if it's late at night like this, dude. Like, I ain't doing nothing else. If I'm staying up, like if I'm awake, I might as well have shit open, even if I'm not actually watching it or whatever. Gives you that
Now let's
exposure
see.
type shit.
Alt tab. Oh, it didn't break my game. That's a first. Turn HDR off. that might fuck with some things in the game, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have HDR, so I have no idea how that would work.
Are you guys there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Holy fucking 6 things decided to update on my computer all at the same fucking time.
The
So
shit's just started blowing up.
I've
So
turned.
Nvidia's trying to do an update. Steam did an update. Helldivers did an update. Fucking oh my god. And nothing would listen to me. And like restarting the computer is gonna do nothing because as soon as it turns back on, they'll all kick back in. So I just kinda had to suffer through it.
That's the reason why I turned HDR on. It's because when I was doing this, I couldn't get that Rockstar logo to appear.
Have you ever thought about just using the Nvidia control panel for your streaming?
I have never.
Are you
no.
able to do that?
Yes,
Yep.
it is a thing.
It works really well, actually.
Okay, so the thing is like it's so easy to connect YouTube to OBS and just hit one button and it starts your stream.
Oh, I get you.
That's the only reason I do it this way.
I was frisky.
That's fine. I'm not
Oh
criticizing
my
the way
god.
you did it.
Mr. Vanderlyn.
Maybe it's because I went from HDR to. This is not good.
Does Red Dead play like Grand Theft Auto in multiplayer?
Oh wait, no, it sucks. I can't even tell you how different it looks
Yes.
because it's not the same time of night.
Face was as
You should have paused
red
it.
as a lobster.
It definitely looks different, but I can't tell how different.
Broke my poor knobster.
I don't need this right now.
Watch was picked from my fob, sir. I'll never get
Honestly, you could just
drunk
Google
no
it.
more.
Actually, fuck it. I have chat.
My dog
GPT
ass.
look it up.
Your
Does
dog smells like ass.
HDR
Understandable.
affect streaming?
Oh, 100% it does.
Quality, brightness wise, / clarity wise.
It's just playing this right now. It feels 100% different from when I was playing it.
Well,
Plus-
it definitely affects it, according to ChatGPT, my new best friend.
For some reason, I feel like I'm getting way less frames. I'm getting less frames with HDR off. That makes no sense.
Yeah, there must
to
be
me.
something fighting then, maybe. It's probably fighting itself.
Which side's winning?
We turn HDR back on. Yeah, no, this just looks better to me. It was looking terrible a second ago, I ain't gonna lie. I'm tabbed out of the game, and my OS is still moving it. So is there any way I can increase brightness on the stream? Things I must learn.
On the stream, yeah, you definitely could.
Because it just looks kind of grayed out to me, you know?
Yeah, in comparison to what you're actually seeing.
When I put it on my like secondary monitor, it just does not look that good. Oh.
That's fair.
compared to my main monitor.
Mr. Morgan, whatever did happen with that Mary Gillis?
It all came to nothing, Miss Grimshaw.
That's for the best.
Sure, of course.
I never did like her very much.
Good morning.
Making my way downtown.
The scenery just looks good.
Fuck. I'm helping my my roommate Ben. I'm helping his parents move this weekend, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be gay as fuck. I hate fucking helping people move. I hate moving.
You
God
happy
damn
to
it.
have Uncle Sean back?
Yeah, I missed him.
Well, that makes one of us.
Understandable, dude. Honestly, I've never moved a day in my life, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But I could understand how it'd be fucking annoying.
Yeah, I've moved so much in my life. It's fucked. Mostly when I was younger, but moved a fair amount as an adult too. But
Ooh, the Canadian geese.
oh fuck yeah, bud, represent.
Study them. Yeah, Canada goose.
Study
Says
him,
it-
bud.
Says right there. Perfect. Yields feathers and a plump bird meat. Plump bird meat.
Don't you got something to do?
Unfortunately, we're not allowed to kill them. Don't I? I was looking at the birds.
They say that, but when they fly at you full tilt. I remember at when I was at Jefferson's, there was they had like a nest, like on the side of the building, and it was by one of the exits, but they warned everyone not to walk near that exit, because the fucking mama goose would just attack everyone. And I was on my
Understandable.
smoke break, chilling with my boss, and some Indian dude walked out, and he just got fucking assaulted by the mama goose. It was so funny, dude.
I would assault
The,
it back.
the
Dude,
Canada
he
goose
tried. He kept on
inhabits the
missing, and it was just
grasslands
fucking him up.
over Hanover and Les Mignons. They are primarily herbivores, which means they're not always herbivores. Grazing on grass and grain, but they will eat small fish and insects.
Are they one of them transgenders?
That's what Trump would think. All right, I'm gonna smoke a joint while I leave this Canada goose up here.
With the goose fur.
What the goose doing? Can I pet that dog?
Dude, why is all my fucking shit not the same? God, motherfucking damn it, bitch.
Can I pet that dog? Please tell me you know that meme, Jamie.
Of course, yeah. I'm just mad focused right now. Can I be there? That reminds me of the it's not really, well, it was kind of a meme, but it's the fucking little girl. Freaking bats.
Frickin' bats. Goddamn bats.
The little kids are so funny, dude. They don't know what the fuck they're saying.
No, and that's the thing is like once they hit about like 8 or 9 is when you can really start teaching them shit. Anything before that, they're just repeating after you. They are literally just copy pasting.
Yeah, it's awesome though. It's so funny, dude.
It can also be very terrible,
Yeah.
depending on
Best is
who
when
the
you hear a
parent
little kid
is.
swear and you're like, ah, shit. I remember
Dude,
my nephew. I said I think I said fuck, and like he was like, I don't know, like fucking 2.5 or 3 around that age, and then like he just looked at me. He's like, fuck, and I was like, no, no, no,
no,
let's not do
no.
that. I'm babysitting you. They're gonna find out where this came from real quick.
It sounds like he already knew what he was saying.
No, 100%. He did copy me right away though. It's pretty jokes.
I think my most vivid memory of swearing was actually like grade 7. And I didn't even really say a swear word. All I said was bullshit. But it was very loud, and everybody in the class heard me.
Mine was definitely around the same age, like around like, well, I was probably like 7 or something like that ish. I don't know. I
No,
don't
I
fucking
was like
remember.
in grade 7.
Oh damn, yeah. Mine's like I was like 7 years old. I remember this. The only reason I remember this is because I got my ass beat. So I remember I don't know what we were arguing about. Me and my mom were fighting, and then like I was outside, and she was growing this tree for like fucking 3 years. It was really small, and
I was a
I
bad
wanted.
kid.
I was a horrible kid, but I was gonna say friggin', but I looked at my mom. I was like, and I just said, I was like, yep, fuck it, and I was like, I'm so fucking mad, and I kicked her tree, snapped it in half. Yeah,
And that
You
was
were.
the day Jamie died.
yeah. I got my shit rocked that day, rightfully so. But that was the first. That's literally my first memory of ever swearing. I mean, I'm sure I swore before that, like
Oh,
as a
my
baby
first
and shit.
memory of
But
swearing, I was definitely like grade 2,
Oh,
dude. I was young.
I don't know how old 7 is. That's probably pretty close, though, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
4
my
is like
most
kindergarten.
vivid memory, like, where I actually got, like, fucking, like, somebody's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know?
Yeah.
All I said was bullshit, too. Like, it's not even that bad.
The funniest shit is like when you hear a little kid like drop like something savage as fuck. Like I remember one time I was with my buddy and he was picking up his kid from a daycare and one of the kids literally said like one of the ladies that worked there was like telling this one kid to do something and he just looked her in the fucking face and was like, "Fuck you, bitch." And I was like, "What?" Like what the fuck? It was like
Yeah.
a 9-year-old kid. Like what? That's crazy.
That was me back in the day.
I mean, I would swear, but not like
Oh,
that,
dude,
really. Like not
when
randomly.
you got me on Call of Duty, holy fuck. You
Oh yeah,
should have
that's
heard
different. No,
me.
gaming, yeah. My mom didn't really care that much about swearing unless it was directed towards someone. Or if we were at like a
Uh,
family thing, like during like if I'd swore during dinner, like she'd be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I don't
I'd,
know.
I'd be telling people in the game to fuck off all the time back in the day. My mom would constantly come and be like, who are you yelling at? I'd be like, the people. And they're like, what people? Be like, on the fucking thing. I can't explain everything to you.
What are the cranes we have? Like, what are they called at work? Like they're overhead cranes, right?
I
Or
think
do
it's
they have
called
a
like literally, I think it's called the Crane Master.
Wow, clever.
It's like Crane Master 3000 or some shit. And if you go over to the to the fucking big forklift, Jamie, our old forklift driver, fucking scratched into the side of it, coil grabber 3000.
That's hilarious. At Jefferson's, we had a similar sized forklift. I think it might have been a bit bigger, but it was very similar. Same idea. Anyways, it was used for moving dies and shit.
So
And
those, sorry,
we nicknamed it. No, you're good. We nicknamed it Big Bertha.
some of the fucking, so I've been like grabbing coils off trucks and shit, right? Some of those truck drivers don't know how to fucking back up, bro.
Yeah, a lot of them
Like
aren't actually that like trained.
I've almost
Like
fucking
you'd be surprised.
full on, like it did not back up like straight at all. I was literally driving onto the side of it, tires nearly off the fucking side, and
Yeah, but
I'm
you're not supposed to drive the forklifts onto the back of those trucks.
you're
Well,
not.
unless they're fully. Well,
No,
you
you're
can.
not. You're supposed to grab all the coils that you have off with the crane, not the forklift.
Yeah, but you can if they have the lock in. But like, yeah,
No,
that's sketchy
dude,
too.
I watched fucking Murray drive the big one onto the back of the trucks,
The
and
big one.
Yeah, that's what we
yeah,
do. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, that is fucking wild. I understand the small one, but the big one, I would never fucking do that. That's so sketchy.
Oh, it
that's
is.
dangerous as fuck.
Yeah,
It's
no, I'm
It,
good
it,
so
on all that.
sketchy.
Why? Why not just use the smaller one? Like, what are you
You're
guys doing
supposed to.
there?
You're supposed to use the overhead crane
But they
to
lay
unload the
them
truck.
down. How are we supposed to crane them off when
You're
they're laying
supposed to.
down?
You're supposed to use the overhead crane to get them off.
That's
All
so
of them.
weird. Yeah,
Oh.
I guarantee nowhere does that. That's
And
fucking
they're
nuts.
not supposed to lay them down though either. Admittedly.
We grab them off. Like I take the big lift over,
I get
and
you.
I drive it on. I pick up the coils because
I
normally
know.
they're
I've
stacked
watched.
on the truck, and I pull them off.
I've watched.
That's like that's how I've seen everybody else do it, so that's how I do it. You know, I never really
Doesn't make it right.
no, but I never really thought about it. Like as long as the safeties are in place, like obviously the truck can handle it.
It
But
is
if
so
the
dangerous what you guys do. So dangerous.
but like the truck already has like thousands and thousands of pounds of coils.
I didn't say it can't handle the weight of the forklift. That's not the issue. It's the width of the forklift to the trailer.
Yes,
If you
sometimes it is
turn,
really sketchy.
I mean, the
yeah,
weight is a lot too, dude. That's a fucking heavy vehicle. That's I don't know. That's so
that
sketchy.
is.
It is a very
You
I've
heavy
sh-
seen
vehicle.
I've seen when people don't put the fucking like the whatever the block in that stops the truck from moving. When they don't put that in, I've seen a normal forklift go onto a truck and it fucking fell right through and the truck moved.
do they
Let
have
alone
deck?
a big one.
Do they have truck locks?
Yes.
They have to.
Yes, I
Like
I'm
do
literally
not
have
engage
to.
them. I do engage them. I don't know if they fucking work, but if the light goes
Nah,
green, so I'm like,
nah.
okay, must
If you
be
were going on
engaged.
those trucks with the big fucking forklift and you didn't have the blocks on, I promise you it would fucking move. That shit would be crazy, dude.
Also, like we put the rubber stoppers on the tires, but
I'm just
um,
asking. That's all. I'm
Cole,
not
have you had
trying
to
to.
use your what the fuck is it called? Like the thing that goes up and down. Have you had to use that yet since we got it?
no,
What is it even called?
the
I think
fucking I know what you're talking about, like the
yeah,
skyjack.
I don't know. No, it's Skyjack. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't. I was talking to
No,
Al the other day about it. I don't even think he's used it. Like I think he said he was on it like once in the last like X amount of years.
no, we don't typically use that. That's mainly for the maintenance guys.
Yeah,
I went up it with Nick to help Nick out the one day.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. When it's funny when you see someone that uses those a lot, how like fucking confident they are. Like they just yeet themselves, dude.
Were you there? I think you seen it, Jimmy. Did you see it when I flipped on the other forklift driver for getting up in the fucking?
I saw like the ending of it.
I
Yeah.
lost it on him, dude. I was like, you fucking kidding me?
I know
What did he do?
he was like he was like on the ledge for where you dump the
He was
scrap.
pretty much
Oh
standing
yeah,
on the slanted part,
Yeah.
like leaning over the scrap bin.
Yeah, he sketches me out sometimes. Like today I almost
I
yelled at him because like he has a really bad tendency of backing up and not looking and not honking his horn either. It's like I'll be walking around the press and then he'll just fucking come flying around the corner.
I have
No horn
lost
or
it on him
anything.
for I have lost it on him for zipping around that corner a few times.
It's just sketchy on 20 because I like if I don't see you and I just turn around to like dump a bin or something and you're right there, like I could easily get clipped. Or if he's dumping something and the scrap bin's at fucking like behind 20, like that's not a lot of room.
that's why I always try to make sure you guys know when I'm there, and I genuinely try to drive slow around you guys, like when I know
No,
you're around.
both you guys are pretty good, like for the most part. But I just noticed sometimes it's like
When
he expects us to be more cautious than him, but he's the one that needs to look out for us. We do too, but like as a forklift driver, you should be like making sure there's no one behind you when you're backing up. Like the one day he got frustrated that I was walking behind him. It's like, dude, you're in
Yep.
front of my press. It's your
bro,
job to turn around and look
okay,
before you back up.
I don't have an
Yep.
issue with you guys. Okay, sometimes I do. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here waiting for you guys to like, get out, like move, right? But other times,
yeah,
like
that's
when
normal.
he drives in behind me and he's sitting there and he's waiting, I'm like, bro, what do you need to do over here that's so important that you need to like take up the space that I could use to drive? You know? Like it actually annoys me a little bit sometimes. Like when I'm dumping a scrap bin and he's just parked his fucking car or his fucking forklift right behind mine, it's like, why?
Well, even when there was times where like I was waiting for him to do something and he wasn't around, and I'm on the forklift, the amount of times I've had to move his forklift because it's in like the most inconvenient spot. Also, he never turns off his truck or anything when he gets off of it. Like today when he's parked right beside my press when I was doing a coil change, and it was just running. And I'm like, dude, you're supposed to fucking properly park it every time. Like, put your forks down, fucking turn it off. Like, and I'm not like I get it. Like people rush sometimes. Like I'm not that much of a Nancy about it, but like it's like every time with him. Like he'll
I
hop
hear
off
you.
the forklift while it's still fucking moving. I'm like, bro, chill.
It depends on
Park
what I'm
it.
doing. It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm
No,
just
if
going to try
it's
to grab a number for something quickly, I'll more than on like if I know I'm going to like collect all the numbers, I'll just fucking park it somewhere. It'll just sit there
Yeah,
for a
like I
while.
know nothing's gonna happen, but like on the off chance that the fucking e brake just doesn't work anymore all of a sudden, and it just
No, I
rolls
get you.
into me. You know what I mean? Like
And
I
he
don't know.
does have a habit of leaving it in forward when he does that.
That's what I mean. Like it's just sitting there. Like granted it's on flat ground. It shouldn't go anywhere, but you never know.
Literally, yes.
Like something snaps, just fucking juts forward for some reason. I
Well,
don't know, it's
even
sketchy.
Matt knows that we were driving them like both his and my forklift. We were driving them without e-brakes.
yeah, I got pretty pissed about that.
Wait, both of them didn't have e-brakes?
Yes, both of the e-brakes were broken.
Yeah, the
So
factory should have shut down. That's fucked. Or given you different fucking forklifts.
mine would engage, but it wasn't. It literally wouldn't do anything. Like you could chuck it in forward, it would still start rolling. And his was it completely would not go down. It would not engage.
See, that's sketchy because like a lot of times you get into the habit of using like your clutch.
Well,
Like, you know what
see,
I mean?
he has an over reliance on the clutch. I've told him that multiple times. Like
Why does he
the
just use it as a brake?
yes, and the thing is,
Yeah.
he's overheating the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you
he's
should only
on it.
put it down like here and there, not constantly. Like it should be like just when you need to, you know?
And the thing is, like honestly speaking, the way that the pedals are set up is kind of counterintuitive, right? Because your gas is all the way on the outside, and it's further down than your brake pedal. Okay, so you have to bring your foot up and into the inside to hit the brake pedal, that your normal brake pedal, right?
Yeah.
But you should always have your foot on the clutch, is what they say. But I find it counterintuitive to always have your foot on the clutch. That makes you want to hit the clutch.
Well, you're supposed to always like your whatever, well, it's usually on the right side, but like for the gas and the brake, you're only supposed to use one foot for those two.
Yes,
Like
which
that's
is
the
what I do.
proper way to do it, yeah.
Unless I'm on the big lift, which it only has a brake and a gas pedal.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I fucking hate what they did to the brakes to that thing. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Anyways, um, so for the most part, I wish the brake was on the outside and it was further down than the gas pedal on the middle in the middle. Personally speaking, I think that is more intuitive design because it makes it easier to go from your gas to your brake. You would
Yeah,
use your
no, that's
brake
fair.
more often if you were able to go from your gas to your brake easier than bringing your foot up and onto the brake.
Well, what I usually, well, I don't know about now. I don't really have the same habits I used to, but what I used to always try to do is put my foot like in between both of them, and always like when I'm using the gas, like I'll have my foot on an angle, so that if I need to, I can just straighten it out to hit the brakes quickly. But I
Yes,
get what
that's
you're
what I
saying.
do too. But I would prefer
It's
it the
most
opposite
comfortable and
way
it makes
almost.
sense. Yeah, no, I agree because then like your foot's not always cranked and like it
Yeah,
makes more sense to
and your
go out the
transition,
brake.
your transition would make more sense like with your foot.
No, that's super valid actually. I never even thought about it that way.
But like I guess that's like my only big complaint about a forklift or the forklift I'm driving currently. Other than the forks aren't level.
Yeah, that happens though. Like every forklift I've used, usually they're fucked. If you find one that's like flat, it's a blessing.
Because like when I'm driving around bins and shit, they're always tilted, and it's like, bro, it looks off. Everything looks off.
Yeah, yeah.
With coils, it doesn't really matter as much.
Nah, because
Scrap
it's
bins, same.
circular, right?
Yeah.
And if something's heavy enough, it'll just push it into position. But I get what you're saying. It is awkward sometimes. If you're just picking up like a lighter thing, especially,
Yes.
you can really
Yes.
see it gangsta leaning.
Yes. Like some of those like fucking blue bins that we have, the small blue bins. And the other
Yeah,
ones,
yeah.
like those tilt like a motherfucker on that bitch.
Fuck, dude, it's already 5:45. This is so gay. I'm gonna end up sleeping 2 hours again. This is fucked.
Nah, just go to bed at like 7.
I'm honestly gonna try to go to bed like in the next like 30 minutes.
Just hit the shower and then
I already did. I have a
Oh.
bad habit lately of not showering when I get home from work, and I fucking try to sleep, and then I have to wash all my sheets. It's so fucking annoying.
I get you.
Oh, also I need to change over my fucking laundry. Oh man.
I think I'm gonna end the stream. Probably get off myself.
I didn't even think about the fact you were streaming this whole time. We are just talking about fucking forklifts.
Yo.
Some random person gets in there just like,
What's going on?
forklifts are fad.
Gotta love forklifts. Especially psycho drivers that drive them.
Like me.
Honestly, like, well, no,
You're
the thing
not
is, I at this type of place, like, they should honestly have bare minimum two permanent drivers. I mean, that's what we have now, but like, expecting one person to do all that is fucked. Like, that's why like people like I remember James or whatever the fuck, he